I know that you pretty quickly ruled it out, but did you ever speak to them formally about it? Did you ever really consider it?
Well, I think first and foremost, it was always Luke's decision to make before it was anybody else's decision to sort of make. I'm sure, you know, they sounded me out to see where my thinking was for sure, but I think it was always going to be Luke's done such an incredible job the last 3 or 4 years, however long he was in his position. He gets first call, you know, which I think is absolutely right. And I think from my point of view, it might have been good timing, but I think also at the same time I still believe that I can play in another 1 or 2 or more. Let's see, who knows? I don't really want to put a time limit on it, but certainly the next one I would love to have a crack at for sure as a player. And that's been the advice from all the captains and vice captains and players that I've played with through the years on Team Europe. Are like, nothing trumps playing, you know. So that's always going to be the ultimate goal. But yeah, like I said, Luke's decision, and I'm glad he's doing it because, you know, he's obviously what he's brought to the captaincy is big shoes to fill from that point of view. And obviously the next guy that takes on that responsibility, it's pretty much a full-time job from that point of view. So to do it justice, you want to be ready and give it everything.
I also wondered your reaction to your teammate, Jon Rahm. I mean, he had some pretty extensive comments last week about his situation with the deal that he decided not to take from the tour, and obviously there's a long way to go, but it does still put in doubt the Ryder Cup. Do you have any sense how you'd like to see that go, or what you'd like to see him do?
Yeah, listen, I'd like to see Jon. How many guys? 8, and the other 7 did it. So obviously 8 did it and Jon didn't. So I mean, there's pretty decent precedent that the deal wasn't outrageous that they were proposing, but at the same time, you know, I'd like to see Jon pay his fines for sure and be a part of the Ryder Cup. You know, for me, obviously, playing on Live was a decision that he made and wanted to make, and fair play to him for making it, and good for him. You know, he's playing good golf out there, he's winning, he's making a lot of money, and he's, you know, you can't argue and you can't knock what he's been able to achieve out there. So I would just see it as a cost of doing business for Jon. Like, for me, being in the Ryder Cup is more than about money. What I would say where he may have a point is the tour making him play extra events. Maybe he has a point there, you know. So maybe there's some middle ground where, you know, he do his best to support the tour as and when, but not necessarily have that hung over his head. But paying his fines is obviously step number 1.